Red grapes are among the most recognizable and widely consumed fruits on the planet, valued for their sweetness, juiciness, and versatility. Scientifically classified under the genus Vitis, they belong primarily to the species Vitis vinifera, although other species and hybrids play essential roles in global grape production. With thousands of years of cultivation history, red grapes have been a cornerstone of agriculture, cuisine, medicine, and cultural tradition. Botanically, grapevines are woody, perennial climbers that use tendrils to support themselves as they grow across trellises, rocks, and trees. The leaves are typically large, lobed, and serrated, and the vines produce clusters of small, greenish flowers that develop into grape berries. Red grapes derive their coloration from anthocyanins, natural pigments found in the skin. The intensity of their color, ranging from bright ruby to deep burgundy, depends on the variety, climate, and growing conditions. Flavor-wise, red grapes are known for their balance of sweetness and acidity. Many table grape varieties, such as Red Globe, Flame Seedless, and Crimson Seedless, offer crisp textures and vibrant flavors suited for snacking. Wine grapes, such as Pinot Noir, Cabernet Sauvignon, and Merlot, have more complex flavor compounds and thicker skins, contributing to the structure and aromatic profile of red wines. Even within table grapes, subtle differences exist. Some varieties are floral, some are musky, and others carry berry-like undertones. Historically, the cultivation of red grapes dates back over 6,000 to 8,000 years in regions surrounding the Caucasus and the Near East. Archaeological evidence shows early winemaking vessels in areas corresponding to modern-day Georgia, Armenia, and Iran. Grapes quickly spread through Mesopotamia, Egypt, and the Mediterranean world. In ancient Egypt, grapes and wine symbolized luxury and were associated with religious rituals. The Greeks cultivated vines extensively and considered wine an essential part of daily life, while the Romans advanced viticulture with systematic vineyard management, pruning techniques, and the introduction of grape varieties across Europe. As European settlers traveled to new continents, grapevines followed them. Vineyards were established in the Americas, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. Each region developed unique viticultural styles shaped by climate, soil conditions, and native yeast populations. Today, red grapes are grown on every continent except Antarctica, with major production in Italy, Spain, France, the United States, Turkey, Iran, Chile, and China. Nutritionally, red grapes are rich in vitamins C and K, potassium, and natural sugars that provide quick energy. They contain antioxidants such as resveratrol, quercetin, and anthocyanins, which support cardiovascular health, reduce oxidative stress, and may have anti-inflammatory properties. Resveratrol, found mainly in grape skins, has been extensively studied for its potential anti-aging and heart protective effects. Although concentrations vary across varieties, red grapes generally contain higher levels of these beneficial compounds compared to white grapes due to their pigmented skins. Red grapes have diverse culinary uses. Fresh grapes are popular as snacks, added to fruit salads, paired with cheeses, or used as edible garnishes. They are also processed into juice, jelly, jam, raisins, and vinegar. In baking, grapes can be roasted, caramelized, or added to bread such as the traditional Italian sciacciata all'uva. Their natural sweetness and moisture content make them suitable for sauces, compotes, and glazes. In winemaking, red grapes undergo skin contact fermentation, allowing anthocyanins and tannins to color and structure the wine. Factors such as harvest time, temperature, maceration duration, and fermentation techniques influence the resulting wine's flavor and complexity. Red wines derived from specific grape varieties, like Pinot Noir, Sangiovese, Malbec, and Syrah, carry distinct regional identities shaped by terroir, the combination of climate, soil, and local growing traditions. Viticulture, the science of cultivating grapevines, requires careful management. Grapes thrive in well-drained soils and climates with warm days and cool nights. Too much rainfall can cause rot, while excessive heat can reduce acidity. Pruning is essential to regulate growth and optimize fruit quality. Vineyards often employ trellising systems to improve airflow, sunlight exposure, and fruit development. Integrated pest management and sustainable farming practices have become increasingly important as growers adapt to climate change and environmental challenges. Red grapes also play significant roles in cultural symbolism. In ancient art, grapes represented fertility, abundance, and celebration. They appear in myths related to Dionysus, Greek, and Bacchus, Roman, both gods associated with wine and festivity. In Christianity, grapes and wine carry symbolic meaning in sacramental rituals. Across various cultures, sharing grapes, especially during New Year celebrations in places like Spain, signifies good fortune and prosperity. Economically, grapes form one of the most valuable fruit crops worldwide. The global grape industry encompasses table grapes, raisins, and wine grapes, each with specialized processing and distribution networks. Table grapes are often grown with an emphasis on large berry size, crispness, and seedlessness, while wine grapes prioritize flavor concentration and sugar acid balance. The logistics behind harvesting, cooling, packaging, and transporting grapes require precision to maintain freshness and quality. Fun facts reveal even more depth. Grapevines can live for over a century, and some historic vineyards in Europe are hundreds of years old. One grape cluster can contain dozens of berries, each with a unique microenvironment of sugars, acids, and flavor compounds. Seeded varieties often contain higher concentrations of beneficial antioxidants, though seedless grapes dominate commercial markets due to consumer preference. In conclusion, red grapes are not just a simple fruit but a globally influential agricultural and cultural phenomenon. Their long history, nutritional value, and vast culinary applications make them essential to both everyday life and sophisticated cuisine. Whether enjoyed fresh from the vine, pressed into juice, dried into raisins, or transformed into world-renowned wines, red grapes continue to shape human culture as they have for thousands of years.